Welcome to the channel. In this video, I am going to show you third-party disk defragmentation tools. What is disk defragmentation? Or defragmenting, excuse me. What that is basically, to give you a sweet tutorial, these things, let me turn the camera down. These things right here are not two different files. I know they're two different items, but say this is the same file, right? Top part of the file is here, bottom part of the file is here. What defragmenting does is it takes these two pieces and goes, which means now the free space is more organized and you can free up some space. It's like taking the books that need to be together off the shelf, dusting the shelf, and putting it back on. And then you organize it. So now I have some disk cleanup tools. So what this cleanup is basically, it's like taking out the trash, cleaning it up, sweeping the floor, stuff like that. Then you go, oh, this is pretty nice. You know, got rid of the trash, have a little more room, you know, stuff like that. So what I am going to be showing is I'm going to do I have a third party, so it came up with the third party first. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Windows Disk Defragmentation tool. So this is, it's telling me it's a solid state drive. So the Windows Defragmentor will recognize what drive you are running. This style of the defragmentor is from Windows 2000 on up. Different version obviously, but that's what it is. So if I select this and I select optimize, turn it on, you could set it up to do daily stuff. Alright, so we're gonna, I should have a, so let me rerun it. Optimization not available. Okay, that's fine. So alright, so it's not letting me do this. I don't know why. I'll figure that out a little later. This is the first time I did that with an SSD. So it might act differently. I don't defragment a whole lot on these machines because most of the time I delete them. So the installation. Sorry. So this cleanup will still work. So what I got to do here is this cleanup. And what you do, you select everything, temporary files. And this is like finding trash on the ground and you delete it. Which in real world you throw in, you know, the dumpster outside or your trash can outside, and that's what you're doing. So I'm going to delete, and now it is cleaning it up. Now with the disk defragmentation tool, I had heard that the newest update, which is 2004, which is what this machine is running, that if you have an SSD, it automatically defragments for you. Now, I have no proof of that, but I will try to find that out for sure, and then I'll make a video of it, and so everybody can see. So now, these are all the tools that I have installed. So let's go from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen. So we're going to install Wise Disk Cleaner. Okay, so that's your UX. I know I say that in another video. So this is kind of like CCleaner, but what's nice about this is you have Common Cleaner, Advanced Cleaner, Slimming System, and you have Disk Defrag. A lot of these third-party softwares do both. Some might just want to another disk clean. Some people want a suite, what they call a suite, which is multiple software. I recommend that for someone who gets confused when they try to install software and they go, I just want it in most simplest steps. This would be the way you would do it. Okay, so now this is clean, so I can do scan. There's nothing on this machine, so it's going to do it really, really quick. Okay, so it's scanned it, and it says 164.41 megabits were found, 23 traces were found. So what you do is you click clean. Done. If you go to Advanced Cleaner here, you could do a more in-depth, as in ocean depth, and you do a scan here, it'll scan the drive. Okay, so what you do now is you click clean, and you're done. So Slimming System. This is basically a more graphical user interface of this cleanup. Now you have Defrag. I don't have anything on there, but let's see if it'll run. Now, if you notice, all this is what they call a guide, or they call this stuff a legend. So if you look down here, these are fragments. The reds are frag. The red, I got to be careful how I say that. The red parts are frag, F-R-A-G, minted files. You see that here. The green is the files. The purple is the MFT. On the 64-bit version of Windows, you have an MFT, which stands for Master File Table. Now, you notice you don't see any blue on there. Why? I don't have any folders on this machine except for one, and it's just to hold the install. Actually, no, I don't have the I thought I put a folder on the desktop. I did not. That was my other computer. I got that mixed up. I don't have any installation folders on this machine, so that's why it's not showing up, except for the Systems32 files, but that's not going to show up in there because Systems32 is the system itself, and you cannot defrag the system while it's running, if you can at all. But my experience is you can't do that. All right, so this is another disk defragmentation tool. So what I'm going to do is, it's called disk defrag. So we're going to run this. All right, so this is what you have. This is just like the other one, but okay, so I have an SSD in here. This would say optimize SATA or whatever for spinners. But since I have the SSD, that's why it says optimize SSD. So we are going to start it. And what's nice about this one, it's not going to do it since I did it on the other defragmentation tool. So I got to watch how I say that. And as you can see, this is allocated. That's the MFT. So you do reports. There's nothing there. This is the CPU usage, disks, network, memory. So what's nice about this is I'm not using that much networking. As you can see over here, I have all my networking stuff there, but that's in another video. And there is a portable version, which is nice. I can create the portable version. Now, what does that do? A portable version will be installed on a thumb drive or an external hard drive, meaning I could take this defragmenting program, put it into somebody's computer who is afraid of installing software, run it directly from that hard drive, and I could defragment their system without installing anything. Now there's another program who allows different software to do that. That is called Cameo. I haven't done a video on that. I've been wanting to do that for a couple years, and I forgot about the software until I started doing this video. Okay. So that is done. Now there's Ultra Defrag. Okay, so this is a simpler program, and I like this. So if you go, I'll maximize it so you can see action. We're going to defragment it, and as you can see, it's working. And this one picks up the legend is different for each one. So the yellow is folders, as you can see up there. The blue is files, which is my favorite color, so I wish it was all different kinds of blue. The red is fragmented files. The yellow is compressed. So it did what it needed to do, and it is done. Now, if you ever used Windows 98, this looks awfully familiar. The Windows 98 version of the defragmenting program uses a visual just like this. The newer, as I stated, 2000 on up uses a different system. It uses lines. I prefer Microsoft to keep it this way. So then, for me, I could see what everything is going on a lot better. But I didn't design Windows, so that's up to them. This is Defragular. Another disk defragmenting program. Alright, so we're going to do C here. We are going to analyze. It's going to do it really, really quick. Okay, so I got to pick up the legend here. But let's optimize it, see what happens. This isn't much as a visual as I would like, so I'm going to stop this because it looks like it's going to take a while, and for the sake of the video, I don't want to take too long to do any of that. So, okay, so this is LD. This is Live Defragmenting Tool. Okay, so I like the way this shows up. This is super easy live defragmenting tool. So I'm going to do defrag now. Yes. So let's see. So I'm not going to do this or this. Do it now. Not yet. Okay, so the legend on this one is the red is bad, not fragmented files. Green is free, unmovable, unknown. So everything right now is unknown. I don't. It's still analyzing the C drive, so I made it so it wouldn't um, analyze stuff. So as you can see, everything is yellow as of right now. That is a good thing in this particular program. So I shouldn't have any bad files. And there we go. And it's done. So we exit out of this. We go to Clean Master, which is another disk cleanup like program. So over on this side, right here, is you have Junk Clean, you have PC Boost, Privacy Clean, Tools, File Recovery, which is a good thing in case you delete stuff. But this is, let's do PC Boost. Okay, Driver Boost or File Recovery. 3 types of boost: Application Boost, Internet Boost. Here's the thing with Internet Boost. You cannot boost the speed of your internet. That is controlled by your ISP and bandwidth. So the Internet Boost, no, that's not going to work. Let's do Junk Clean. Oh, scan. All right, there we go. Wow, that did it real quick. But then again, I do not have anything on this computer. So we're going to do clean. And it's done. This has a file shredder, so let's run that. I'm not going to do that just yet. So PC Boost. So that is at 57%. There we go. Okay, well, Deep Scan covers all those data recovery scenarios. It's programs like these why you want to put a hole through the hard drive or SSD if you sell a computer. Because even if you wipe it dirt clean, I could take a program like this and recover the files. Alright, so this is O&O defragmenting tool. Ooh, I like this. Alright, so it's giving me a warning. What is that warning? It says one or more SSDs, solid state devices, are attached to a controller running in an IDE mode. This leads to reduced performance and may severely impair the compatibility. Okay. Trim functionality drives RC. So what I should be able to do is, this has disk cleaner too. Sweet. Okay. So, and, you know, that doesn't bother me if it's running in extras. Cool. Cluster inspector. Okay, so well, let's check out this cleaner. Let's analyze. Oh, what do you know? Works pretty good. Nice. Clean it up. There we go. We'll go to defrag now. We'll make it huge there. Okay, when I push start, it says, obviously. So what I have to do in this case, so I have to click run solid for the SSD. If I did it the other way, because spinners and SSDs defragment differently. So I'm going to have to choose run solid. If you're running a regular spinner, you would do continue defragmenting. So let's look at the legend. Blue is allocated, yellow is being processed, turquoise is compressed, green is metadata, red is fragmented files, brown is paging, dark green is locked exclusively, and orange is folder. And I like the way this does it. It's clusters. This shows the clusters being defragmented, and I like that. All right, so that is done. I do have the folder on here. I thought I didn't. Okay. Okay, that's not going to let me do that. All right, so we're going to go to boost speed 11 here. Alright, so this is disk space items, stability items, performance. You have cleanup. You have optimize. You have protect, maintain. You can ask a question to technical support if you need to. You have reports of what you were doing. You have all tools. But I actually have this, so I'm not going to... It's a full suite. Alright, so this is bleach bit. This is another disk cleanup like tool. Alright, so that's not going to open. So we're going to go to Gallery Utilities 5 here. Now this is very, very nice. You have overview, you have one-click maintenance, advanced tools. You could do disk cleanup, did that, registry repair. So we're just going to select random files here. And I'm not going to show, there we go. So now you click clean and delete. It looks like it's booting into Linux. It looks like a Linux distribution is booting. All right. So I'm not... Oh, cool. Let's relaunch that. And shortcut fixer, empty folders, uninstall manager. That is a good thing because you can force uninstall things. if you need to. So what I can do is I can go to any one of these that won't install and I could just uninstall it. I don't need to, so I'm not going to actually do it. Okay, so now we're going to do disk speed up. Which is also a disk defragmenting tool. Now, here's the cool thing. I could defragment the whole drive. I could do that to a file or a folder. So I choose how it's going to run. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do the first option. And you have your legend right here. And obviously there's not much to it, so you can do options. And you can change the legend colors. So I'm going to do that. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, this is cool. So you can set it up how you like. Let's move on to WiseCare now. You could do PC checkup, system cleaner, system tune-up. This also comes with its own disk defragmenting tool. This also comes with a registry defragmenting tool. Alright, so we're going to do disk cleanup. We're going to scan. There we go. Clean, you're good. Common cleaner, which is the normal. And just like the other, you had system slimming, you had advanced. So we'll do system tune-up and we'll go here. There we go, it's analyzing. In here, the gray is free space, the blue is folder, the green is file, the red is fragments, yellow is system, purple is MFT. Alright, let's go to registry here. So close everything out. We're going to analyze. Because when you do stuff with the registry, you have to restart it for the option to take effect. Startup. Instead of msconfig, you can do this. Alright, so let's go to registry. We'll show you that. It's creating a system restore point. Why? Just in case something happens, you can go back to what you were doing. So the system is now restarting. And there we go. So that is it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Click that bell for more notifications.